Sometimes, the wife says me to pick up something she misses. Having a linked MasterCard means I can have my own card, but the points earned are combined with her points. That makes the points rack up fast. I mean, why shop without rewards? I was happy to hear that I could also earn points at MasterCard partners, like when I fuel up at Ruby's, pop into Ultramart, or convert my points into Caribbean Airline miles. That way, I can plan family vacation. Rewards, savings, benefits every day. Remember to swipe your MasterCard.
We know life gets busy, so your insurance should make things easier, never harder. At GK Insurance EC, we're listening, and we've designed protection that fits your rhythm. Bundle your motor, home, or contents insurance and enjoy greater value in one simple package. And with flexible payment options, you choose what works best for you. Stay protected your way with support that truly hears you. To find any of our locations island-wide, visit gkinsuranceec.com or give our team a call at 758-572-2754. GK Insurance. Insurance that hears you.
Not for profit charity, but for service we can handle your financial business. A loan that you need, they can assist. No other credit union can do it like this. Get your contactless Visa card ASAP. Need some cash, just tap. Online services, download the app. No waiting in line, just tap. Safest way to secure your money. Solutions Workers Credit Union, Paese, put in workers first. That's what we do. The SLUWCU, yeah.
St. Lucia, even in challenging moments, essential services do not stop, and neither do we. Following the recent fire at the Environmental Health Division office in Bois d'Oage, the Environmental Health Complaints Unit is now operating from the 3rd floor, number 41 High Street, Castries. Have a concern? We're here to help. Report issues related to wastewater, animal rearing, pit toilets, derelict vehicles, overgrown vegetation, improper garbage disposal, vector and pest nuisance, furniture and vehicle spraying, smoke pollution, charcoal making, defective septic tanks. You can also contact the department at 285-6387. The Ministry of Health, Wellness and Nutrition, keeping public health services accessible, responsive and uninterrupted.
At the National Insurance Corporation, we're always looking for ways to serve you better. That's why we've introduced new and improved NIC forms. The new forms capture more information to reduce queries and make your applications faster to process. Whether you're applying for sickness, maternity, employment injury, the funeral grant, or assigning a long-term benefit, the updated forms guide you step by step. Forms are available through your medical practitioner, online at stlucianic.org, or at any of our NIC offices island-wide. The new forms will avoid delays and help us to serve you more efficiently.
NIC for the benefit of us all.
We're back! Papa Central! Music, the happening, interviews, and all aspects of Carnival. Papa Central! Yeah! Papa Central! 8 to 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday with Teddy Francis and Timothy. Papa Central on the Caribbean Sound. Sponsored by the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Harris Bates, and Creamery Novelties. Papa Central! Yeah!
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prague.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
101.1 and 99.1. This is Turn Up Radio.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to Stress-Free Lettre Wednesday. How you doing? I'm your host, B to the double Izzo, T to the double Izzo. Boo-too, how you guys doing? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? It's been a week since we last saw each other. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and tomorrow's a holiday. It's Corpus Christi. Hope you all go to church. Then go to the beach. Hope everyone is doing fine. Good afternoon. Let me say good afternoon to our Facebook soldiers. First of all, our Facebook, official Facebook usher, the man £1 Hippolyte. He says, Team RCI, hey! And of course, Red Salad. How are you, my darling? Good afternoon to you. She says, Team RCI, hey! All right. We have a hot letter for you all this afternoon. We have a very hot letter this afternoon, and Virgie will be joining us soon in the studio. Now, you know already, your Lucian's toujours tard. She coming just now, but she'll be joining us this afternoon. Yeah, let's big up our people. £1 bigs up Black Anocolia, Stephanie Shapiro, Shakira Constantine. Kelvin Charles says, Team RCI, hey! Big up Migs, Irie Wednesday, Judo Darling, Mara, Philip Philo, Anna Rose, Anna Monet. Mara, you're here one time. Good day, y'all. Yeah, the bestest program is on Lettre. Big up Team RCI. Hey! Nigella Jabatis. Yes, greetings, Kelvin. Boy, let me try and conserve that voice here. Coming off the flu. Let me tell you, between Sunday and, excuse me, and after yesterday and this morning, Tuesday, I had no voice because my daughter does a Meet the Makiba RC Classic. My daughter ran on Sunday, and as part of the team, I do a bit of team management, try and see where the athletes are, go declare them, call their names out, and of course, more than that, screaming for my daughter. So my voice between recovering from the flu, and screaming my lungs out and obviously my voice out, I have to take it a little easy. Although I had a little excitement today because I know that letter hot. Yes. So anyway, back enough about me. Let's go. Della Decent Val, Amanda Charles, and Imara says, so that means a letter will be extra creamy, my darling. Very, very creamy. Trust me. You want to miss? Yes, in the description. Those are you on Facebook. Go and read this description on the live. You'll understand what we're talking about. Good afternoon to Chrissy, Candy Cane Joseph. She says, hey, Migs, shout out my boy Ben. Ben, good afternoon to you. That's coming from Candy Cane. Chrissy. Joseph. Yeah, her boy Ben. Drama Queen Augustine. Good afternoon to you. Drama Queen. You are here. Moving Bright says, I can't wait to hear your letter this afternoon. Hope it's not about my wife. Moving, go into the description. So unless you swing in the other way, it's not about your wife. Tara Esma, Drama Queen, you are here. Junior Soca is jamming. The kids got enough vibes. Yes, trust me. Like I said on a few occasions, the future, and those of you who listened to Youth Unplugged last week, we had Mika on. And Mika started on the big stage on being the big yard with me 2023, and so far she's at the finals and semi-finals appearance. So trust me, if we look at the young people, the T Blacks, the Desrels, and those who have come on the scene and really made an impact, and the Junior Calypso from production down to the artists themselves, I've been observing it over the past few years, watching over the past few years, and it's really is refreshing to see that this art form is in it's in capable hands, of course, along with the management. Of course, Doodle Darling Mara says, big up Iowa Ranking, Healing Vibrations. Yes, good afternoon to you, my brother Rankin. And in fact, I have a special good afternoon to you. And first of all, let me say good afternoon to my brother Roots over in Corinth. Roots is an avid listener. Roots always listen. All how I pass and check him and say, I always listen to you, and he asked me about you this afternoon, Rankin. So I say I have to give you a special shout out for him. I say he's sending love, and of course, healing vibrations to you, Iowa Rankin. Good afternoon to you. Yes, and Mara says she's extremely impressed with every school. Hey, let me shout out our other people, folks. I see Northwest coming yet, but good afternoon to our folks, Northwest. Isaac TK. Let me see if I can get without Winsbutt, right? That's the first name. Winsbutt, Mark, Josh, TK, Isaac, and Yellow. I ain't from y'all yet, but you know what happened. Good afternoon. We know you're always locked in. Our bus drivers from Grocery all the way down to the south. Good afternoon to you. Luckily, we have to big y'all up. Everybody, Montreal bus stand. Big up all the bus drivers around the island. Keep our people safe. Me say drive responsibly on the road. Drive responsibly. All the parents picking up the children from school right now, and all the young people listening, good afternoon to you. And £1 says, big up everyone that's in the land of the living, and that is true. Good afternoon to you all. You lived another day, you lived another hour, another minute, another second. If you're happy to be alive, yes, say hey. All right. Big up to Wasco, Lucy Lek, Digicel, and Flo. Good afternoon to you, our service providers, all our financial institutions, down to Fix, the Workers Credit Union, Bank of St. Lucia, First National Bank, First Caribbean CIBC, Republic Bank, Workers Credit Union, Farmers Credit Union, Labry Credit Union, Monrepo, Choiseul, everybody. If I miss y'all, good afternoon to you. Candy! Hey, y'all remember Candy? She was on the show twice a few weeks ago. Up from Kipling, Canada. She's up there, and she's right there. She says, big up Miguel, good afternoon to you. And Kane says, I make her boy smile. That's good. All right. Let me see what else we have. Who else we going to shout out? Shout out everybody. Where my partner Tafari? Gripper Greg, always listening. Good afternoon to you. Tommy, always listening. Good afternoon to you. And then the other Tommy, boss lady, good afternoon to you. Sike! Good afternoon to you, brother Sikra Gibson, the boss man, the original. Kelvin says that letter is messed up. All I can do is shake my head. Boy. Let me tell you. Running folks, the number to WhatsApp is 2846001. And those of you overseas that know the area code is 758-2846001. Excuse the voice. And of course, our landline 4523046. Folks, you have to keep it clean when you're calling. Keep it clean. Y'all hear me shout out the parents and that pick up the youths and the youths that listening. You know, your RCI, your top station, you know. So there are a lot of people listening. The car radio is on it right now. Boy, saying special love to Chocolate Brownie. Good afternoon to you, sweetheart. Team RCI, hey, good afternoon to you again. Hey, Auntie Solange, François, James, good afternoon to you. Miguel, sending love to you and the entire family. And as I say, Auntie Solange, big up Kayo, it's that season. It is that season. So big up Kayo and my boy, Khalil, François, Kayo, by the other guy, where we call him Kayo in school. Big up to you, my brother. SMC class of 99. Those of you locked in, good afternoon to you. And Virgie has just graced us with her presence. She has just graced us with her presence, but she doesn't want to be on camera. Again, you see, I tell you, mama guy, she mama guyness. I gotta fix the mic for her. Give me 1 second. Boy, let me tell you.
Space to breathe.
Hey, white. Hey, y'all hear that? What's that, Virgie? What?
To breathe.
To breathe.
Yes.
I give you space to breathe.
No.
Boy, and I remind me of a joke. Let me fix the mic for you one more time. I'll give you the joke.
Yeah. Thank you.
What happened? That's too long.
Yes, it was.
Let me get a joke. So in my former life as a intrepid reporter, I was once. Hey, where's Mary Francis? I haven't seen her around in a while. Have you seen her in the news recently?
No.
All right. So I went to interview Mary Francis. I was with Choice TV that time. So I go and interview her, and about something or the other, my memory fails me. Now I'm approaching 50. So
Really?
we put the mic there. I hold the mic, and it's about 5 inches from her face. Mary tells me, good afternoon to you, Mary Francis. She says to me, you bounce out that big thing in my face, so.
I agree.
It's the way it come out, boy.
Okay.
Hey, Roberta Pitts, Team RCI. Hey! Yes, but you have it, Locked in from Guyana. Kevin says a shabbing catchmate red-handed. You can't even have lobby and doing march with yourself. So that's a Mama Ileba, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother. Thank you for joining the chat. All right, folks, we have just about 3 minutes left before we make our transition. Marcy, good afternoon to you, Marcy Stores. You have vouchers for me, man. I want a ham.
A ham?
Yes, summertime. Birthday, on a birthday ham.
We might have to go look for some pig somewhere.
Pig? I know exactly where to go. Boy, let me tell you. Because on Sunday I passed my father. After we go to Fres, we make a round there. And I say I pass my father there. So now once I got my father home, shop. My main intention is to go and shop at his home.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
That's your supermarket.
Lifetime voucher. That's what parents are for.
Okay.
So lifetime vouchers. I said the man gave me a thing to. I tasted there to go home with homemade, not homemade, locally made pork sausages. Wait. Nice spicy thing and all the pepper and everything inside. Now I tell my other boss lady, and now she from down the road she from down south. So I tell her, but my father introduced me. I say, me you telling her about that? I can tell you exactly where to get it. I say, whoa, so I just discovering them things. Yeah, boy. Good afternoon to our local producers.
Good afternoon.
Would you have anybody you want to shout out?
Okay, I'm going to say hello to Kimberly, Jojo, Liza, Iowa.
You see she loud, eh? That's an RCI thing. hey, don't let me stop you, baby girl. Don't let me stop you.
Roxanne, how you doing?
Roxanne.
Yes, Roxanne.
You don't have to turn on the red light.
Yep. Well, I think that's it. Oh, Baka, I know you listening.
Hey, Andres Dental Lab, good afternoon to you. I have to shout y'all out. And of course, we can't forget our sponsors, Fruitsy Simos. Mr. Serrier, good afternoon to you. And Donna the Blackberry. Donna, I meet you yet. I still have to come down and meet you. Liza, that tried and dissuade me from going down there because she know I'll fall in love.
Liza, behave yourself.
All right, folks. Just about 3 minutes left before, well, maybe not 3 minutes before we get into our break. And remind you that I just mentioned it a while ago, but Fruitsy is the one bringing you Lettre. All the Zafemunia like. All this Zafemunia like is
yes.
It's down in Prale. We get
no
name.
We
don't have it. Yes, Imara says you're loud. Trey Jolie, good afternoon. She said, let me hear today what is going on. Hey, Gasa Ella, we had to bring you on the show, I know you said I meant to message you there because you say you want to come and be a little guest co-host on the show. So you had to come because I know you have a lot of Zafe in you. Like it. KK and Alexander, no, the letter hasn't passed already. We're just doing our last minute shout outs. Our shout outs before we get into the break. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. Hey, Lettre, you see from time they see the description about a woman questioning anything. They saw it. All of them rush into it. Watch out. 44 people.
Ooh. Already
on the Facebook Live. The YouTube even show you.
Tell a friend. Start
yet 44. And tell a friend, say share the live.
Yes.
It's hot.
It's really hot.
By show.
Oui.
And who's have led by show? By Belpuno.
Oui.
Hey. All right, folks. Let me go take that quick break now. It's now 3:30. Reminding you that Lettre is brought to you by our friends over at Fruitsy Simos down in Prale. All right, let's take a quick break.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy Simos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsy Simos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy Simos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsy Simos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsy Simos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Praland.
And that's what they say about Fruitsy Simos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsy Simos, you know what they say.
Getting brand new quality tires and rims for your vehicles have never been so easy. Tire Zone in the blue building next to the VG roundabout sells tires for motorcycles for as low as $180. What? But that's not all. Tire Zone also stock tires for all types of vehicles, including 13-inch for as low as $99, 14-inch starting from $150, 15-inch starting at $185, 16-inch for as low as $195, and 17-inch starting from only $200. Why buy used tires when you can get quality brand new tires for such low prices at Tire Zone? Visit us in the blue building next to the VG roundabout or call 452-1313, 486-4459 or 724-5996. Again, 452-1313, 486-4459 or 724-5996. Email us at tirezone.slu@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Tire Zone.
We love our island life, whether it's tending the garden, clearing bush for farming, or exploring the hills. But in these peaceful places, danger can lie low. Snake bites are real, and they can happen fast. When a snake bite happens, every second counts. If bitten, go immediately to the Accident and Emergency Department of the Millennium Heights Medical Complex or St. Jude Hospital. With St. Lucia Universal Health Coverage from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Nutrition, you are protected. You will receive anti-venom, medication, and laboratory tests. If required, you will undergo surgery. Your full hospitalization costs are covered. After treatment, you can access outpatient clinic review and physiotherapy. From the hills to your home, no matter where it happens, we've got your back.
It's a pleasure to be back here tonight.
South Calypso Tent with the Carnival Music Management Committee presents the advocates of the art form. Long live Kaiso! Saturday, 6th of June at the National Cultural Center. Showtime 8:30 p.m. Admission $25 at the door. Featuring four-time Calypso Monarch Minel, Dyka Fontelio, Queen Yards, Teddy Boy, Lucian, Mahandra, Gumption, Diplomat, Sholan, Boss Al, Newcomers, Kitty, Mighty Dashi, and more. MC Izai Hall, backup band, South All-Stars. Also, special giveaways. Sponsored by Lucelec, Southern Taxi Association, Bounty Rum, and Pierre Marcel. Drink responsibly. Peter Bear, Climax, and Crystal Clear Water. Massey Stores, Caribbean Grains, Peter and Company Auto, Jason and Alton Mondaisy, Mitchell's Electrical, and Lance Lay. This event is licensed by ECHO. No unauthorized vendors allowed.
When the rain stops, what remains? St. Lucia's dry season is becoming harsher and water is running out faster than ever before. Every drop is precious, but without careful management, we risk losing it all. We must act now. Conserve water every day. Fix leaks. Store rainwater. And use only what you need. Wasco is working on securing our water, but we can't do it alone. Your actions today ensure a better tomorrow. Together, we can weather the dry season and work towards a future with water for all. Water is life. Secure our water and secure our future. For more information, visit wascostlucia.com.
We're back! Papa Central! Music happening, interviews, and all aspects of Carnival. Papa Central Yeah, Vavon Central, 8 to 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday with Teddy Francis and Timothy. Vavon Central on the Caribbean Sound. Sponsored by the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Harris Bates, and Creamery Novelties. Vavon Central, yeah!
And we're back. We're back. We're back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. Imagine the second half of the year is only a few weeks away.
Yes.
I'm happy, you know. July come in, July come in, July come in,
Fed,
July
fed,
come in.
fed, 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 birthday, fed, fed.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. I plan on taking a trip this summer, so I hopefully after the birthday. All right. Hey, big up my cousin, Tessa Mangal. I reach. Yes, I reach. You like us, hope say you. Ha, ha, ha. Good afternoon to you, cuz. Love you. All right. Anissa Solomon. I hope them man are giving the Shabins no pressure there today on the live. You see, y'all leave Anissa alone today. Leave Anissa alone.
They love the Shabins.
They love the Shabins. They love the Shabins. All right. So, folks, without further ado, eyeliner. Virgie is going to read the letter in Virgie
sure my
style.
Glasses
in Virgie
proper
style.
there.
Those of y'all that were used to having
Liza
and all her drama, you're going to get Virgie and her drama too. And one day we'll have the two of them. We're going to have I can't say I word on the radio. They'll have three of us having a good time. That's one of my favorite wines, you know. We'll have one of my favorite wines. Anyway. All right. Kelvin says more fire. All right. There we go. Virgie, read the letter.
Okay. Lettre.
Hey,
Hi, Migs.
Hold on. You don't have to read the title. Don't read the title. They know it's
okay.
I don't read.
I wanted to say it because I feel like that little.
You know that's your style. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Start again. How you gonna
okay.
Start again.
Lettre.
Oops. Go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hi, Migs. My world just collapsed. My husband and I have been married for more than 10 years. We have been together for almost 15.
Hey, Virgie, hold on a second. We confirm that it's okay to put the camera on now because we have people asking, right?
Oh my!
I just want your permission because I don't want no chokehold in the lobby. In the lobby like Liza did me last time.
Okay, but when you see me in countries, please don't choke me.
the hand flick, don't worry about that. All right.
I'm ready here.
All right. Let's go.
Hi, Migs. My world just collapsed. My husband and I have been married for more than 10 years. We have been together for almost 15. We have a few kids together. Things have been like any normal marriage, ups, downs, in-betweens, but all in all, we were okay. Well, at least I thought we were. He works at a hotel up north as a playmaker. I have a decent job myself. We are rich, but we don't want for much. But man, I saw something the other day that just blew my mind and tore my whole world apart. Migs, I saw him groping and kissing another co-worker. And guess what? I would have probably been a little okay or not as angry at least if it were a woman. After all, I know men sometimes, and I know the hotel culture, and my husband ain't bad looking either. But Migs, it was a man. My heart sank, and it was quite my accident. I saw them, you know. I happened to drive through Rodney Bay late one Friday night, and right outside the bathroom of a popular karaoke spot, I saw them. At first, I thought my eyes playing tricks on me. I did a double take. I said, that ain't my husband. I made a round, passed back again, didn't see them, so I packed and went inside. When I got inside, there he was, him and the same fella, standing with a group of co-workers, men and women, laughing, drinking, having a good time. And Migs, I don't know if it's because of what I had just seen, but suddenly I started noticing things. Some of the men there look a little too friendly with one another. Maybe I was overthinking. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. What I do know is that when my husband saw me, he nearly jumped out of his skin. Now, if you ask me, he probably deny it. But I know that man. I've known him since before we were together. I know his smile. I know his face. I know when he's surprised, and he was surprised. He came over, gave me a hug, asked what I was doing there. I told him I was picking up food nearby and happened to see his vehicle. He relaxed immediately because he never knew what I had seen. Not then, not now. Migs, that was months ago. And I still haven't told him not one word. I haven't told my best friend. I haven't told my sister. I haven't told anybody. I've been carrying this by myself, trying to process it, trying to convince myself I imagined it, trying to find another explanation. The thing is, I love my husband. I really do. We've built a life together. We've raised children together. We've survived hard times together. The intimacy is still there. In fact, that's one of the things confusing me the most. Nothing changed. Nothing. He still comes home, still kisses me, still holds me, still tells me he loves me, still reaches for me in bed. But now, every single time a question enters my mind. When we're together, who is he thinking about? Me or somebody else? Oh, yeah. Migs, if I'm being honest, there were little things over the years, nothing major, nothing enough to make me think my husband liked men. But there were little traits, little mannerisms, little comments, little things people would sometimes joke about. But because I knew him, because he was my husband, because he was the father of my children, I never gave it much thought. He was a man, my man. End of story. At least that's what I believed. And that's where my biggest fear comes in. Our children, what happens if it comes out? What will they think? What will people say? Will they get teased? Will they get bullied? Will they start looking at their father differently? I know times have changed. I know people are more accepting than before. But St. Lucia is still St. Lucia. People talk, people judge, people laugh. And children can be cruel. So true. Migs, I want to confront him. Every day I tell myself I will. Then I lose my nerve. Because if I ask the question, I may get an answer I don't want. And once that answer is out there, there is no putting it back. The truth is, I don't want my marriage to end. I love my husband. I still love him. But maybe this makes me old-fashioned. Jesus. A cheating husband with another woman is one thing. A cheating husband with another man, I don't know if I can handle that. Signed, my world just collapsed. Well, that's sad. I don't understand. I'm going to read it again, but God, I'm
we're gonna read that again a little nice and
yes.
slow. Let
yes.
them grasp it again.
Yes.
Let them really take in what happened.
Okay. Hi, Migs. My world just collapsed. My husband and I have been married for more than 10 years. We have been together for almost 15. We have a few kids together. Things have been like any normal marriage, ups, downs, in-betweens. But all in all, we were okay. Well, at least I thought we were. He works at a hotel up north as a playmaker. I have a decent job myself. We are rich, but we don't want for much. But man, I saw something the other day that just blew my mind and tore my whole world apart. Migs, I saw him groping and kissing another co-worker. And guess what? I would have probably been a little okay or not as angry At least if it were a woman. After all, I know men sometimes, and I know the hotel culture. And my husband ain't bad looking either. But Migs, it was a man. My heart sank. And it was quite by accident I saw them, you know. I happened to drive through Rodney Bay late one Friday night, and right outside the bathroom of a popular karaoke spot, I saw them. At first, I thought my eyes playing tricks on me. I did a double take. I said, that ain't my husband. I made a round, passed back again, didn't see them. So I packed and went inside. When I got inside, there he was, him and the same fella, standing with a group of co-workers, men and women, laughing, drinking, having a good time. And Migs, I don't know if it's because of what I had just seen, but suddenly I started noticing things. Some of the men there look a little too friendly with one another. Maybe I was overthinking. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. What I do know is that when my husband saw me, he nearly jumped out of his skin. Now, if you ask him, he probably denied it. But I know that man. I've known him since before we were together. I know his smile. I know his face. I know when he's surprised. And he was surprised. He came over, gave me a hug, and asked what I was doing there. I told him I was picking up food nearby and happened to see his vehicle. He relaxed immediately because he never knew what I had seen. Not then, not now. Migs, that was months ago. And still I haven't told him, not one word. I haven't told my best friend. I haven't told my sister. I haven't told anybody. I've been carrying this by myself, trying to process it, trying to convince myself I imagined it, trying to find another explanation. The thing is, I love my husband. I really do. We've built a life together. We've raised children together. We've survived hard times together. The intimacy is still there. In fact, that's one of the things confusing me the most. Nothing changed. Nothing. He still comes home, still kisses me, still holds me, still tells me he loves me, still reaches for me in bed. But now every single time a question enters my mind, when we're together, who is he thinking about? Me or somebody else? Migs, if I'm being honest, there were little things over the years. Nothing major. Nothing enough to make me think my husband liked men. But there were little traits, little mannerisms, little comments. Little things people would sometimes joke about. But because I knew him, because he was my husband, because he was the father of my children, I never gave it much thought. He was a man, my man. End of story. At least that's what I believed. And that's where my biggest fear comes in. Our children. What happens if this comes out? What will they think? Jesus. What will people say? Will they get teased? Will they get bullied? They will start looking at their father differently. I know times have changed. I know people are more accepting than before. But St. Lucia is still St. Lucia. People talk, people judge, people laugh, and children can be cruel. Migs, I want to confront him. Every day I tell myself I will. Then I lose my nerve. Because if I ask the question, I may get an answer I don't want. And once that answer is out there, there is no putting it back. The truth is, I don't want my marriage to end. I love my husband. I still love him. But maybe this mistake, maybe this makes me old-fashioned. A cheating husband with another woman is one thing. A cheating husband with another man, I don't know if I can handle that. Signed, my world just collapsed. Jesus, let me tell you.
Virgie, you're now on camera. You know, on camera.
Hi.
Yes, just so you know.
Hi, everybody.
Let me see.
I'm the shy one.
Yeah, yes, you are the shy one. But you play you shy. You just always walk into the studio and we have Lettre. You just always kind of just drop a line and you move in.
Listen, this letter is crazy. I don't know how people will respond to that, but I'm waiting, patiently waiting.
All right, but before I, before I even get into that, I was actually looking up because it brought to mind the question, and I remember hearing that term just being used years ago. It was actually in reference to like American football players, them old tough, crazy. Oh, we have a drama queen called her ready, hey boy. Hey.
Hi, drama queen.
There. Hold on, we go here. Drama queen.
Drama queen, you should be here.
Her call muted. What happened, my girl? Your call muted. Hold on a second.
Good afternoon, Team RCI.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Girl, we good.
We good.
Oh boy. Where do I begin? Like I always say, cheating is one thing with some like other female, but having to cheat. You could barely accept that your man is cheating with another woman, falls for another. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Yes.
Okay, so if I were in your shoe, my dear, the first thing I would have done, I think I would have taken out a photo because my eyes can be deceiving sometimes.
Yes.
I'd have get my phone, pull out some evidence because at the end of the day, he would deny it.
With the groping.
No matter what the outcome, he will deny it till the day he die. I think the best thing you should have done was to remove a photo or maybe a short video. Or maybe at the same time, maybe literally go to him so he can literally see you.
But you know, at the time she described it, I look like she was driving.
Yes, she was driving.
I know where that place is. But
and I understand your situation. I understand how you feel. Like you're still in this size, like you're not sure. So you're not like you literally saw it, but yet still you doubting yourself.
Exactly.
I would literally speak to somebody about it before I confront the guy because you don't know how to. Your emotions are all over the place.
Yes.
Please stay away from the kids. Do not speak to the kids about that. Before you speak to the guy, you have to get the guts, get the urge to literally speak to him, confront him, and let him know that you are aware of what you saw. Speak to somebody, maybe a good friend of yours, maybe a counselor. There is somebody out there you're close with. You don't have to tell a person like the person like it's your husband. You saw. Then let them know what would you do or whatever, and then maybe you should take it from there. But trust me, if I want to say something, so
that's what I want to
call him.
And you know what? And you know that's trending now, right?
But guys, I will get to that when we. I will.
That's trending now. A lot of people are undercover.
I will get to that. Yeah.
My lady, if you know you cannot stomach it, just file for a divorce. It might be hard, but I mean, at the end of the day, you God saved you because there's no way. And I hope you're not sexually involved with him because who knows, there are transmitted diseases from those things. You need to be very careful.
She say things happening, eh?
And you ask a question. No, when he's by you, no, he's not thinking about you. No, he's not thinking about you.
How you know that?
He's using you as a cover-up.
How you know
That's what most of them, that's what they do. Yes, they're married, but then that's the cover-up. They tend to do the things on the other side. So they're using the marriage as a cover-up, the wife, and yet still. I guess, I honestly, I don't even think he has feelings for you anyways. Because I kind of read them and they be stretching that person's tongue there, but yeah! But honestly, you have not, my dear. I sympathize with you. I think you should just pray about it. Like I said, is there anybody you're close with? Have a conversation with the person.
When you say you sympathize, that means something there is the marriage over, man.
Of course. Hey, she don't even have to stay in that. Because at some point it will never come out in her mind. Because she saw it. It's not like anybody called her and said I saw. No, she saw it with her own eyes. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, I
Ain't something and seeing something, that's two different.
Yes.
It's a tough situation, but at the end of the day,
It's her man.
I guess you're not the first, you're not the last.
Yep. Somebody ain't going to be the last, my girl.
And my dear, please, after a while, you need to give us a follow-up because I'm really interested as to what went on.
I'll make a note of that. I'll make sure I mention it every week. Maybe next month we'll have, after the Vaval in the bacchanal season, we'll have more bacchanal.
That's right.
Hey! That's so long we hear from you.
Yes.
It'll take a letter so for you to call. It'll take a letter so for you to call.
Yeah.
You have to slip in for the
for that.
Don't worry, you will be back. As soon as I walk in, you will be back.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yes, sir. All right.
Have a good day, guys.
You too.
My darling. We'll see you. Thank you for calling. All right. We could take in some comments, but I think we should take a quick break. We have a lot of bills to pay. A lot of bills to pay. So, in about a minute. But what I was going to say before we take that break, I took notes. Boy, let me take it. When I read that letter, it forced me to take notes. All right, and I wrote. In fact, I did write a piece in there. I said, and I wonder if I should even do it now.
Go ahead.
Because I was telling you that I've heard about it before, some years ago, particularly among the American football. American football is
yes.
These big bulky fellas, and they call it the deal or the down low because they have their wives, their trophy wives, pretty girls, but the fellas doing some things. But I want to put a few things into perspective because there's actually, I did some more research to find out how this phenomenon is around the world, whether in the U.S. and metropolitan countries. And there is actually no reliable way to know exactly how many married men secretly have relationships with other men. But its very nature, but by its very nature, that behavior is forbidden. But what researchers have found, however, is that not every man who has sex with men identifies as gay. Some identify as bisexual, some identify as heterosexual, some struggle with their identity for years. Researchers have also recognized that what are called mixed orientation marriages. These marriages where one spouse identifies as heterosexual while the other spouse may be gay, bisexual, or questioning their sexuality. Now, none of that tells us what is happening in this letter. It doesn't tell us whether the husband is gay, it doesn't tell us whether he's bisexual, it doesn't tell us whether it was a one-time incident or part of a secret life or something. But it also reminds us that situations like this are more often, and that's what Drama Queen was just saying there. They are often more complicated than they appear on the surface, and they happen more often than we know. And for many spouses who make discoveries like this, the deepest wound is not necessarily the attraction, it is the secrecy. It's a feeling as though the person you thought you've known, you've loved for years, may have been carrying a part of themselves that you never truly knew. But folks, we're going to take a break now because it's about that time and we got bills to pay. We really have some bills to pay. Reminding you that Lettre is brought to you by our friends over at Fruitsy CMOS. You know what they say.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy CMOS, eh?
Pablo, you know what they say about Fruitsy CMOS?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy CMOS?
Boy, that CMOS makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsy CMOS? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsy CMOS is full of natural goodness your body needs. CMOS is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. CMOS is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Praland.
And that's what they say about Fruitsy CMOS. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsy CMOS, you know what they say.
I hooked on the case of Domino's Pizza. I hooked on the flavor of Domino's Pizza. Always remember, nothing tastes better than Domino's Pizza. And what makes it greater is that we deliver. Service like no other. Prices are better. Always remember, nothing tastes better than Domino's Pizza.
for. TOT is back with show number 2, and it's another big pre-holiday session. If you want real calypso, real soca, and electrifying performances from both seasoned stars and the youth ready to take over the stage before the holiday vibes begin, then this is the show for you. Live on stage, Black Pearl, Mika, Yandy, Senator, Vision, Empress C, Charmaine, Achiever, Nakel, Ashay, Alpha, Carlton Roberts, John Gotti, and Her Black. All bringing performances you don't want to miss. All backed by the Caribbean Connection. Wednesday, June 3rd from 8:30 p.m. at the National Cultural Center. Admission is only $25. Take over tent, celebrating 45 years strong. 45 years and still taking over. This is not the show to miss. One magical night of Calypso fire before the holiday. Brought to you by our loyal sponsors. Main sponsor, the Government of St. Lucia, along with the Carnival Music Management Committee, Creative Arts Management Production, Lucelec, Calabash TV, Peter and Company Auto, Total Auto, St. Lucia Distillers Limited, Bellevue Hotel, Peter Bear, Crystal Clear Waters, and Mitchell's Electrical, licensed by Echo.
We love our island life, whether we're tending the garden, clearing bush for farming, or exploring the hills. But in these peaceful places, danger can lie low. Snake bites are real, and they can happen fast. When a snake bite happens, every second counts. If bitten, go immediately to the Accident and Emergency Department of the Millennium Heights Medical Complex or St. Jude Hospital. With St. Lucia Universal Health Coverage from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Nutrition, you are protected. You will receive anti-venom, medication, and laboratory tests. If required, you will undergo surgery. Your full hospitalization costs are covered. After treatment, you can access outpatient clinic review and physiotherapy. From the hills to your home, no matter where it happens, we've got your back.
Introducing Lucian Junior Carnival, the National Youth Creative Arts and Carnival Festival. This is where young voices rise, where creativity comes alive, and where culture lives on. Join us from May 18th to May 29th for the National Schools Tour. June 3rd, Primary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 5th, Secondary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 6th, National Schools Panorama Competition. July 12th, National Junior Parade of the Bands. Lucian Junior Carnival. It's more than a festival. It's a movement for the next generation. Feel the vibes. Embody the spirit. Lucian Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
Back with Lettre for Wednesday today, June 3rd, 2026. We're going to give a quick recap and then I'm going to go back into the comments because we have endless comments. And folks, if you just join us, I see Tafari here. Good afternoon to Anita Bird. And if you just join us, we will read the letter one more time, maybe twice later. But a woman says her entire world turned upside down after accidentally seeing her husband of more than 10 years kissing and groping another man outside a popular karaoke spot in Rodney Bay.
Yes.
This wasn't a rumor. This was wasn't something somebody told her. That wasn't social media. That she says she saw it with her own eyes. The husband has no idea. She knows. Maybe now he does.
Yes.
But for months she has kept the secret to herself. She still loves him. The intimacy is still there. They have children together. But now she finds herself questioning everything she thought she knew about the man she spent almost 15 years with. Was it a one-time thing? Has he been living a double life? And what on earth or in hell happens when the truth comes out?
All because of love.
Love. And imagine, these things,
love.
64 comments there. So let me see what our comments are saying there. I'm starting from, let me go back.
Love. Love taking us to the market. Love.
Let me see. Okay. All right. So, Black man says, let lie investigators do your job. Do your... Mr. Shani Live, eh? Kelvin says, that's not innocent at all. Ella says, passionately. Tessa says, Sasho. Drama queen. Oh, she called her already. We mama. Anissa calling on Jesus now. Black man says, Kisa. Ella says, closet doors wide open. And Leonetta Paul says, hey, Mark, good afternoon to you. Mark, I know it's good afternoon to you. You did send us good afternoon greetings to you, my brother. He said, may say your eyes playing tricks, my dear. Avete. Philip asking, is he from Denver? Put Denver people down.
Oh, my.
One penny, okay. Ella says the man was being experimental. Don't dig. By curious?
What?
The same thing he giving you looks like he want to taste it too. That is one
Oh,
pound.
my.
Drama Queen says, give me a number plate.
Drama Queen.
Now, one pound say, boy, it lit for I hope you Tafari call. Mr. Your WhatsApp call. Tafari is on the line. Good afternoon, my brother.
Yeah, man. Blessed. It's me here. Yeah, it's me here with the great Anita Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say good afternoon, Anita Bird.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, my dear.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. To me, let me tell you something. I'll tell you something now. To me, honestly, as a straight man, I don't really care who don't like me. You understand? But you see me. To me, I figure once you try that, to me, a fish is always a fish. You understand? And a fish will always desire to swim in water. You understand? And to me, I don't see because let me tell you something, brother. No matter what I've gone through in life, no matter how much gopwell I have and heartbreak, I have never think about looking at another dude.
But you're a straight man.
But that's what
but to do it out in the open like that, it's in your heart. Because that takes a lot of bravery and boldness to do that in public. You're not just going to do that in public and you're not comfortable.
Yeah, that's the thing. Them hot things. They're in public.
Too comfortable.
Yeah.
If you die in public, that's a bit too comfortable. You're very right. Very right.
It's in the heart. And when it gets that far, it's in the heart. They wanted to show something. They were showing it.
Yeah.
They knew the consequences, and they were showing it because that's in their heart, and they publicizing it.
Yeah, you understand? So
it's not an accident, unless it's a dare. But I don't think
dare.
I said there was a dare.
Dare?
No, they did it there, wherever there was. It was right there. Because let me tell you something, nobody can. So if somebody dare you to go at the top of Mount Jimmy and jump down, you
do it there. But some people are part of theirs. And
Lucian's
I don't know.
No.
But I heard the word
Trust
passionate.
me.
Lucians don't
do as a part of a deck. Kiss a man? No.
Yeah, Lucians don't really do dare like that.
No, not that kind of dare.
Not
We
that
do dares,
kind.
not that
Yeah,
kind of
not
dare.
that kind.
I play some.
We don't have. Listen, Lucians don't have deer. Lucian, we have wild pig, we have goat. We don't have deer. We don't have that. Not there.
I die.
So yeah, you understand? So to me, like I said, that dude was always like that. Yeah, tell them I say so. That dude was always like that. Always. He always wanted to do that.
Wild pigs.
I saw something about her saying she had some feminine traits here.
Yes, she saw the little traits, but
yeah.
But
yeah,
I noticed this. You didn't ask yourself.
Listen. I always say, once you see, even though you see something dressed up in a suit, and it look like a pig, it smell like a pig, and it ground like a pig, 9.9999912 million times times it's a pig. If it's not a pig, it's a cochon. You understand?
Yeah.
So she saw the sign and she ignored. That's what you get. You should not have ignored the sign. You drive in, you see the red light. Oh, the light red. That's nothing I could pass. Boom! Something hit you. You bend up like a pretzel.
Yeah, but
Because you ignore.
everybody experience
But let me
see those kind of signs. And then what if he was really good at
but let me add
pretending
another
and
dynamic.
covering it up?
Let me add another dynamic to that, and that is
Uh-huh.
from the perspective or from my observations. And as much as it's anecdotal, I think that there's the eye test. She mentioned she knows the hotel culture, right? She said she would have been fine, not been fine, but and she would not dig so much if it was a woman, yeah.
And he's
'Cause
a
she know hotel
playmaker.
culture and the man looking good.
And he's
But
a
the man is a
playmaker.
playmaker. And no offense to and I know people who are
Yes.
able to make it there, no
Yes.
offense, but then that thing is pervasive within that subset of hotel workers, the entertainment part.
Yeah,
As much
well,
as
you
there's a
see,
lot of debauchery going on within the general hotel setting, in that subset of hotel workers, that thing is very prevalent. I'm not sorry, let me not say that thing. Homosexuality is prevalent
yeah.
within that subset.
Well,
Hotel
well,
sector.
I,
So
I
it may
will
not be
agree
very
with you,
surprising.
and you know, and you say he's a playmaker, but the thing is, he make the wrong play. You understand? And let me tell you something. I'll tell you something. You see, I used to work in hotel before, and let me tell you something.
So you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, tell me whether I right or wrong,
No, I tell you right.
Okay,
Let
go
me tell
strong.
you something. That's why I tell you, in hotels,
Yeah.
hotels is where everybody doing everybody.
That's right.
That's true.
You understand?
Banks too,
The worst,
Just saying.
if you see you have to be strong. If you see you have a girlfriend and your girlfriend get to work in a hotel, it's over, buddy.
This is true.
Banks
It
too.
that's a it's a wrap.
Banks to the public service and massy stores.
You understand? Yeah, but hotel is
That's
worse
what the
because
partner tell me the other day.
yeah, but the thing is hotels is worse because you see with hotels there's a certain level of prestige that comes with it. If you understand
Everybody
what I'm
knows
saying.
everybody.
That's true.
Yes, if you understand what I'm saying. So
Yep.
it's like, yeah, so to me, if like I said, look at a guy and see he have sugar in his tank and then ignore it and say, oh no. And just because of that, let me tell you something. On my Facebook page, one of the reasons I have more female friends than male friends, right? And I'll just putting this out there, is because there was one time somebody added me as a friend. I had on my old Facebook page, a dude added me as a friend, and I accepted his friend request. And then people start sending me message saying, bro, you on that type of thing too? So I said, like, what type of thing is it? You ain't know that certain and certain person that is your friend, that man is a this and I was like, uh-huh.
Bro,
You know?
bro, let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
and let me tell
There are
and
people
then
I
then
know
to
who are gay.
find out that guy that I had as a friend, he's a full he's a full course meal. You know?
But at the end of
So
the table,
That's I'll give you one
right.
better. That same thing. A man sending a picture of me in his what I doing right now. He in his bed lying down. He and sending a picture of him on his pillow. Lucia.
Oh
But I mean,
no no no
I
no
the thing is,
no.
I have gay friends. I have friends who I
This is
suspect
not wrong.
who I suspect may
That's
be
their
swinging that way.
yes,
And
nothing
stuff
wrong
and
with
kind of
that.
thing. But then they have a
Well,
certain
That's their preference.
yeah.
yeah, well to tell you the truth, that's yeah, well, I understand. I don't have no gay friend, but I'm just saying,
I
if
do plenty.
You're a woman. You always have.
yeah, but to me, like, it's just you see, the thing is, my kind of persona, like these kind of people, when they see me, they don't want to approach me because I look too intimidating. And I'm glad for that. You know, I thank the.
You just stay away from it. That's all.
I not just stay away. It don't come to me. I don't go to it either.
That echo in the back. All right. We
Yeah.
have call.
So anyway, my conclusion to the writer, lady, you should have known. Next time, if I was you, run to the hills, my girl, and next time, keep your eyes open. If you see, according to Shula King, if you see when they talk, you ask them, what time you gonna be home, and they'll be like, about 6. run for the hills. All right. If it looks like a pig,
it is a
and
pig.
it smells like a pig, it
boar.
is a pig. If it's not a pig, it's a cochon. With that,
all right, my brother. Thank you very much.
Have a blessed one.
You as well.
You
Thank
too.
you again for your contribution. Always love it. The next caller, I know you're looking to call. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a break, or we do have to pay some bills, my dear. And once that break ends, I will actually call you if you do not call within 30 seconds. All right. Hope you got that. All right, folks. Remind you that Lettre is brought to you by our friends over at Fruitsy CMOS. You know what they say.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy CMOS, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsy CMOS?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy CMOS?
Boy, that CMOS makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsy CMOS? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsy CMOS is full of natural goodness your body needs. CMOS is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. CMOS is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsy CMOS. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsy CMOS, you know what they say.
We love our island life, whether we're tending the garden, clearing bush for farming, or exploring the hills. But in these peaceful places, danger can lie low. Snake bites are real, and they can happen fast. When a snake bite happens, every second counts. If bitten, go immediately to the Accident and Emergency Department of the Millennium Heights Medical Complex or St. Jude Hospital. With St. Lucia Universal Health Coverage from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Nutrition, you are protected. You will receive anti-venom, medication, and laboratory tests. If required, you will undergo surgery. Your full hospitalization costs are covered. After treatment, you can access outpatient clinic review and physiotherapy. From the hills to your home, no matter where it happens, we've got your back.
In the heart of St. Lucia, where mountains meet the sea, there's a story of resilience, community, and a promise kept for over 50 years. Jeune Credit Union has been a pillar of support and a friend. Together, we've weathered storms and celebrated triumphs, from sponsoring local events to supporting education. Our motto, together we can move mountains, isn't just words. It's a commitment to unity, progress, and shared success. Feel the pride, the belonging, and the warmth of a financial partner that cares. Join us and be part of something extraordinary.
Girl, I've been so stressed searching for the perfect tiles to complete my home. Really? Yeah, it's always the same white, beige, and gray tiles with these tile stores. Like they're all buying from the same place. You're the design expert. Help me, please. I'm fed up. What are you looking for? Something different. Something that says Caribbean beauty and suits my personality. Something vibrant and classy with a little razzle-dazzle. Okay, Ms. Razzle Dazzle, I know just the place. Island Style Tile and Bath, they're my #1 store for everything tile. And with their new In Living Color collection, you'll find the most gorgeous styles to give you that splash of Caribbean flair you're looking for.
That sounds perfect.
I'll even take you myself and throw in a free design consultation.
I'll never say no to that, sis. I can't afford you anyway.
Visit our Island Style showrooms in Castries, Rodney Bay, and View Fort, or call 450-452 or 453 Tile. We'll help bring your vision to life in living color.
Oh, I've got this feeling to high five the sun, dance in the rain, and have my scoop of fun. I'm on my way to flavor my day with something new, and I've got room for you. Let loose and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery Novelty. Love life and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery Novelty.
Enjoy Creamy Novelties ice cream, distributed by Ferrens Foods. Live a little.
We're back! Vava Central! Music, the happenings, interviews, and all aspects of Carnival. Vava Central! Yeah! Vava Central! 8 to 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday with Teddy Francis and Timothy. Vava Central on the Caribbean Sound. Sponsored by the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Harris Bates, and Creamery Novelties. Vava Central! Yeah!
Introducing Illusion Junior Carnival, the National Youth Creative Arts and Carnival Festival. This is where young voices rise, where creativity comes alive, and where culture lives on. Join us from May 18th to May 29th for the National Schools Tour. June 3rd, Primary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 5th, Secondary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 6th, National Schools Panorama Competition. July 12th, National Junior Parade of the Bands. Lucian Junior Carnival. It's more than a festival. It's a movement for the next generation. Feel the vibes. Embody the spirit. Lucian Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
We're back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. Okay, if you just join us again, I'll give a quick recap. We might read the letter a little later, but we have a call in a bit. And if you just join us, a woman says her entire world turned upside down after accidentally seeing her husband of more than 10 years kissing and groping another man, a co-worker, to be precise, outside a popular karaoke spot in Rodney Bay. The man is a playmaker at a hotel up north, she says. And she saw it with her own eyes. The husband has no idea that she knows. And for months, she has kept the secret to herself.
He does.
Now he does. She still loves him. The intimacy is still there. They have children together. But now she finds herself questioning everything she thought she knew about the man she spent almost 15 years with. And was it a one-time thing? That's the question we should be asking. Has he been living a double life? It seems so. And what happens if the truth comes out? All right. So we're gonna call this person who was trying to call us, and let's get to her. And that will be our guest co-host. Good afternoon. Welcome to Lettre. How can you help us, my girl?
I'm laughing.
How can I help you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So first and foremost, she shouldn't have slept on it. If she's seen it happen that same night, she should have definitely, I wouldn't say confront him because then emotions would be too high.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's room for, things to be said, lies to be told. She should she should have sat him down and had a conversation with him. And being that they've been together for so long, they should have a solid enough relationship that there would be some sort of safe space between the two of them to discuss just about anything. I mean, I do understand people, human beings will tell lies and will have secret lives. But at the same time, and I'm not judging him because I'm very open minded. So people are free to do whatever it is they want to. They're free to explore and experiment as they see fit. I know for her, it's something very, very, very shocking to have, witnessed and found out. I mean, it definitely would shake anybody's world if they have an illusion as to what their life is. And then for that to happen, it's crazy. Um, the conversation again, she cannot delay any further because there is the matter of whether or not he has been, gone further with it. If he's been safe, because if you are going to explore, you have to understand you need to make sure that you are protecting your partner that you have at home, first and
Yes.
foremost, and yourself. I do know that, having kids, it makes it a little bit more complicated. But the fact that she has gone on so long after finding out and not address the situation kind of gives her the feeling like, there's some comfort that she's not trying to break what's supposed to be her normal life.
What?
Virgie, you
And
disagree. Virgie said what? So Virgie, you can give your counter opinion if you disagree.
After.
After, okay, go ahead.
again, it for me, I don't think it should be a case where she needs to seek counsel with other persons to find to know what conversation she needs to have. This is her partner for 15 years. They've known each other for a while. Sit down, have a conversation with him, be frank, ask him to be honest with you, provide him with the safe space that he's able to speak to you how he wants to speak to you to let you know exactly what's going on. It might be a case where the way that she described it, it doesn't sound like it was a first time thing.
Exactly.
So
Groping.
I mean, and maybe he has not, been that passionate with her. So that begs to, say he seems to be having more fun on the other side.
Exactly.
More fun.
But at the end of the day, the decision is all up to her. If she's comfortable with her lifestyle, if she chooses to stay because she does not want to interrupt what seems to be her normal life because they've been together and they have children and all of that, it's all up to her. I'm not judging. I know for myself I would not, even if I am very open minded to everybody's doing what they want to do and exploring how they want to. I know I would not delay the conversation. The conversation would have been had the same night, and then decisions would be made thereafter.
All right. Anything else you want to add? Just your final advice for this young lady is.
Have the conversation. It's a hard conversation. Don't delay the conversation. You don't need to sit and seek counsel with every other person beside the main person in the story. Sit and have the conversation with him. Stop delaying it. Stop thinking, I don't want to disrupt my normal life. We've been married for so long. If you don't want it, if it bothers you, you need to deal with it. And again, she
Yes.
needs to think about, I mean,
The kids.
the aspect of her health, the kids. If you're not comfortable with it, why are you dragging it on for so long?
Exactly. Because of love.
Love does make us do a lot of
She
things, but
called
then
it
love,
love.
our,
Yes.
the
Yes.
love should
It's
be for
like a
ourselves.
cow. It's like the pig in the mud.
No, but she should love herself more to want to
Thank
know
you.
what is actually going on, to want to know how safe is she in regards to her health. That's where the love should come in. The love shouldn't be something that she, covers him with like a blanket and allow him to do what he wants to do. If that's the case, she should just allow him to do what he wants to do and don't talk about it. We don't need to hear about it. That's my take.
If she didn't talk about it, we wouldn't have had a letter.
Later.
Thank God.
So now he
Don't worry,
knows.
there's more letters to come.
Yes. And honestly, I think he would have denied everything if she did deal with it the same. Yeah, he would have. Yeah.
He still has
denied
the
it.
opportunity to
Her
deny
eyes
it.
seeing
Now.
things.
Anyway,
That's not
he
what you
could tell
saw,
her
baby.
he could gaslight her and tell her that's not what you saw. What you talking
Exactly. That's
about?
not what you saw, baby.
Yeah, I was fixing something.
I was fixing.
I
Oh,
was fixing
there was
Eric.
something walking on him, so I was just getting rid of it by
I feel
groping.
the longer she waits, it allows him to gaslight her even more.
Yes.
And if she does not want to have the conversation right away, then she should definitely go ahead and investigate. She don't have women's intuitive. She don't know how much we like to investigate.
So true.
I'll send her your number.
I can do it for her for free. It's not a problem.
All right, my
Anyways,
darling. We look forward to having you
bye.
within the coming weeks.
Bye.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much, my darling.
calling.
No problem.
Bye.
Call
All right,
again
let's try to
next
get some
time.
Facebook comments. First of all, on WhatsApp, by Patty, he say, you see something, but you're not sure what you think you see. Hey, Team RCI.
Hey.
That woman really need help. Wow. Yes, Tafari.
Yes, it's me again.
Yeah, quickly, because we have a break to go on again.
All right. Okay. I have a question. Right? The question is God wrong?
Why I wouldn't know.
Any one of you could answer. Is God wrong?
If is God wrong?
I wouldn't know.
Yes.
I'll say no.
If we're talking from a
Wrong in
if
what
we're
way?
talking based
Yeah.
on what you read in the
Wrong,
Bible,
like wrong.
in terms of
God could never be wrong, brother.
No, he's not.
God is right in everything.
God
Right?
is not.
Now, Leviticus 20, because they say St. Lucia is a Christian country. Leviticus 20:18
We love
says,
to believe
if
that.
a man, you could search it up. If a man lay with another man as he lay with a woman, they both have committed a terrible abomination and shall be put to death. La mort. So if God say that, and God is the highest, and I am way, way, way beneath God to the ground, who am I to say anything different? That's what God say. God could never be wrong. So if God say that is how we make that, and that what them two people doing is an abomination, who is me and you to say anything otherwise and make it make sense? It not gonna make sense. It not gonna work.
So you think after 15 years of being together, 10 years of marriage, children, a life built together, possibly a home and everything, for her to just look at him and say, okay, God say that we are talking about murder.
Yeah. No. She
or something
listen.
in
Run
some
to the
sort of
hills,
you think she has
because
come and God say-
eventually,
God say-
what will happen? It will get worse. It will get worse. It's not going to get better. He's not going to change his mind. It's going to get worse. And when she sees start treating her bad and she thinking, well, maybe he's the next one, he's another dude. How the hell you will feel good to see you
Yeah,
as
but
a
she never
nice
said he treats her bad.
sex?
She said
She
things
never-
they have
Yeah,
had
but
basically
she
a
never
normal
said
marriage.
that. Yeah, he treats her bad.
But no.
She might actually like the little piece that she actually gets. That might be just enough for her.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, all right, the female that there with you, Botu, right? I don't know her name or anything, but
Virgie.
Virgie. Okay, Virgie, how would you know, all right, You are a nice, sexy, good-looking female. You have your boyfriend, your man, your husband, and he leaving you there for another dude. Come on, that's embarrassing.
But the thing is that I didn't know. I wouldn't know.
Let me just
I only
But
saw.
now, but you did, yeah. But now you know it is
But let me just
embarrassing.
read two comments from Marvin, and he's very, very, very right. And I need to get into our Facebook comments. I think we'll dedicate the next break to that.
Yes.
Marvin says, Miguel, I think the lady was writing to get some form of advice. True. However, listeners are bashing her husband. We are quick to judge. Remember, judge not so that you may not be judged. Your last caller said all hotel workers are guilty of that kind of behavior. Well, I mean, not exactly that. We did have a discussion. I said it's pervasive. Yet he worked at the hotel and befriended a known gay individual. I think he's talking about you individual, and he is claiming innocence. Please give the lady some solid advice and leave the guy alone. And he also said, which is a key point as well, the woman never said her husband was sleeping. The woman never said her husband was sleeping with another man. She said she saw him groping and kissing the guy. You never know if that's the first time the man was like. And you know, Ella did point to experimenting. All those signs kind of point to he may have gone there already.
Bro, that is enough and too much. That's what I'm telling you. That's enough and too much. Let me tell you, people talking about judgment, and let me tell you something. Everybody have judgment. The Most High make us where we can judge for ourselves, right? And where I am coming from what the Most High said. Like I said, that's why I asked if y'all think God wrong. You understand what I'm saying? So if God says so, I would ask again, is God wrong? Because God, which is the creator that we all respect and love, I hope, hopefully, said so, and you could read it yourself in Leviticus 20:18. He never created it to be like that. He never created it to be like that. That is not what he made it for. You cannot take your car boot and decide you going on a runway and think it's gonna fly. It's not it wasn't created for that. And that is just my stance that I old school. And if you understand, these new school kind of thinking, I'm not on that.
I guess evolution, I even call it old school because there are many traditionalists among the new school. I'm sure you'd find at least 50% traditionalists, as you would find people who have moved on. It's just that what we see.
Son, I not on. If that is evolution, well, I a St. Lucian.
All right, my brother. So we need to take a break. Well, thank you very much for contributing once again.
All right, take care, buddy.
All
yeah,
right,
man.
Brother, thanks. Later. All right, so folks, we have about 25 seconds left. I will read the Facebook comments. We can't ignore the soldiers because there's a lot of things going on there. A lot. But you know, Marvin is right. That I think we have been doing a bit of judging of the man, but we'll get back into it. Fruit C is the one bringing you Lettre. I keep saying Lettre is brought to you by Fruit C Boss.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Praland.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
We're back! Vava Central! Music, the happenings, interviews, and all aspects of Carnival. Vava Central! Yeah! Vavon Central, 8 to 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday with Teddy Francis and Timarcia. Vavon Central on the Caribbean Sound. Sponsored by the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Harris Bates, and Creamery Novelties. Vavon Central, yeah!
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris Bates man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is the Harris Bates man for a better pain and a better price. Check the little man for some self-advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Bates. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Bates.
In the blink of an eye, the rain can transform everything. St. Lucia's rainy season is growing more intense, bringing floods, landslides, and damage to our homes and infrastructure. Flooding can damage our water supply, making clean water hard to find when we need it most. But we can prepare. Keep our waterways clean, keep drains clear, install and protect your water tanks, and collect potable water. Wasco is on the front line, ready to protect our water. But we need your support to keep our system strong. Water is life. Let's protect it, secure our water, and secure our future. For more information, call 457-3900 or visit wascostlucia.com.
The stage is set for an exciting weekend of football as the Blackheart SLFA Under-20 Knockout Football Tournament moves into the quarterfinals. 8 teams remain in the hunt for championship glory. This Saturday, June 6th, at the Soufriere Mini Stadium at 7 p.m., it's a clash of 2 tournament heavyweights as Marbouilla Valley takes on Leclerc. Then at 9 p.m., Northern Power meets Eastern Pride when Groselet battles Dennery. The action continues on Sunday, June 7th. At 7 p.m., South Castries faces off against Viewfort South in what promises to be a thrilling encounter. Then at 9 p.m., hosts Soufriere go head-to-head with Canries in a blockbuster Southwest Derby. Who will book their place in the semifinals? Come out and support the future stars of St. Lucian football. The 2026 Blackheart SLFA U20 Knockout Football Tournament, where future legends rise.
It's a pleasure to be back here tonight. Mama.
South Calypso Tent with the Carnival Music Management Committee presents the advocates of the art form. Long live Kaiso! Saturday, 6th of June at the National Cultural Center. Showtime 8:30 p.m. Admission $25 at the door. Featuring 4-time Calypso Monarch, Minel, Dyka Fontelio, Queen Yards, Teddy Boy, Lucian, Mahandra, Gumson, Diplomat, Sholan, Boss Al, Newcomers, Kitty, Mighty Dashi, and more. MC Izai Hall, backup band, South All-Stars. Also, special giveaways. Sponsored by Lucelec, Southern Taxi Association, Bounty Rum, and Pierre Marcel. Drink responsibly. Beat or Bear, Climax, and Crystal Clear Water. Massey Stores, Caribbean Grains, Peter and Company Auto, Jason and Alton Daisy, Mitchell's Electrical, and Lance Soleil. This event is licensed by ECHO. No unauthorized vendors allowed.
SLUHC, there for you and me. SLUHC, St. Lucia Universal Health Coverage, yes.
Saint-Lucie, Ministère de Santé, be protamment ek bon nouiti. Kamena bon santé pour tout le monde. Ça veut dire St. Lucia Universal Health Coverage, SLUHC. Samedi le 13 juin, gade pour programme développement connaissance commune. Sorti berceau pour Tirocher Amico. Apprendre pli à sous bonne santé pour tout le monde. Ou sa gagne puis à se jouer nous. Découvrir qui qualité bénéfice santé l'année pour vous. Gardez pour diverses activités nous ni Only One Saint-Lucie. Samedi le 13, j'ai commencé à 10h du matin. SLUHC, qui venu à commune tout pour vous.
SLUHC, there for you and me. SLUHC, St. Lucia Universal Health Coverage, yes.
We're back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. This is our final segment. I'm going to read our Facebook comments and then, Virgie's going to give her advice and weigh in on the letter, finally, her final weigh in, and give some advice to our writer. And then I shall close off the show. All right, so let's go back to, I'll go read backwards so I don't lose anything. So Mara says, yes, addressed. I think that was the caller before the last. Kimberly says, she ignored the signs. I suggest confronting your husband and allowing him to live in his truth. Then release yourself from the confusion. Mara says, this is very insane. She says, and Mara also says, but this wife/partner got measy boo there. After what you saw, you still the same?
Sorry, no, but
Mara says, wow, this like so it was creamy enough for you, Mara. Okay. Pat laughs. One pound says, wild pig and wild goats.
yes.
Trey Jolie says she should have already confronted him. I bet she is still intimate with him. I am not taking no CC.
CC.
I just said CC.
Oh, okay.
You should know.
Oh,
what it
okay,
means.
okay. All right.
A foul poop. Male foul poop. Kelvin says, right, a pig will be a pig. On a serious note, what is the problem between you and the husband? Yeah, maybe there's some problem.
No.
Attracted to her, or maybe he's attracted to both.
I think he's just attracted to both.
Nadia says, welcome to hotel life. And she would know, she works in a hotel. She says, especially Playmaker life. Straight day glow.
Oh, my.
Mark says, no stomaching, nothing. Confront him now and let him know you saw him. He won't be able to deny it. Ali, good afternoon, Ali Shabak, all the way from Canada. She says, lady, you chose suffering over confronting the truth. Why are you complaining? You need to make a choice. Have the talk, in quotations, with him, or continue to pretend like all's well with him, or like all's well with your marriage. Even if he gaslights you, you know what you saw and he knows what he did. Fair point. £1 says, go see how it was doing that. You like?
Sorry.
Let me see. I losing that. He says, go see how it was doing that long before you actually saw him. Ella says the first person to have the conversation with is her husband. I think she did call and say so. Her husband, period. Anissa says 100% agree. Sherry said when she on the same bus with the fella from Lettre.
Oh, my.
Nadia says, Mig's educator has the perfect song, Day Glow. Blackman says, 1, confront your husband. 2, get an STD checked. 3, get a divorce. 4, keep this information away from your kids for as long as possible. Sherry says, sad indeed. Mervin says, Migs, there is no laughing about... Sorry, Mervin says there is no laughing about this thing. This is gross. Well, that's true. There's no laughing.
Yeah, but...
About the situation.
Yeah, the situation. But
Ella says it should not be a confrontation. It should be a conversation.
Yep.
One man says, that was your man, but right now your man is sharing with other man. She says the man is bisexual. AP, that's it. Stephen Doxson. Hey, Team RCI.
Hey!
She says the lady obviously doesn't know her husband 100% because a lot of people don't dive deep into conversations about sexuality, kinks, and fantasies. And that's where you're getting all the surprises of your lives. And Blackman says 100% she needs to keep it away from the kids. Mervin says this is utterly disgusting. Man and man. God go spite these guys. There are 2 holes. One God made one to enter and the other to exit. Only women has those 2 holes. Ella says the hotel culture have nothing to do with sexuality. Let's start there. That's not what we were saying.
That's
the
not what, yes.
Culture is one that there is a lot of debauchery going on. But then we did speak about that subset. Yeah, I think that's it. So, why we there, Virgie? Just your thoughts on the letter. Give us what you thought about the letter.
Me,
piece by piece and
piece by piece.
How you want, moving forward, your advice for the lady. But
so
let's wait your thoughts.
What will I say? After 15 years, married for 10, Boy, Father help me. I believe the man have been doing his thing probably even before he ever got married, or they were together. She said they were little traits. But my darling, you saw the little traits and you still went forth and you did all that. You built a whole house. You had kids. You do all that. Now, to be honest, I'm not judging. But that groping thing, how would he feel? Okay, I think I would have confronted him, but not there. At home, we would have a conversation. But then again, it would go nowhere because he would deny everything. He would say, this is not true. That's not what you saw, blah, blah, blah. It's true. But then I would have to ask him, how would he feel if I go out and I start groping onto, because I can do the groping too. You doing it, but then what if it was me doing it? Then probably he would be signing divorce papers. I believe the man just like having his cake and eating all.
Who doesn't?
So true. I don't think to be honest, I don't think she wanted a divorce because she said she loves her man. And I think the children grow up. So what you want to do, that will not be hidden all the time. So I believe you should now he knows because obviously he heard the letter. If he's listening, or somebody might tell him, and is where it happened. So whoever he was with, somebody will tell a friend, whatever. So
now it reached Lettre. So
now it reached Lettre. Yes, it is a sad situation. But sweetheart, you need to have that talk. It's either now or never. Because he will still go groping and you'll just be there. I don't know if you're a wife or what he marry you for anything. Sorry, but it is wrong. And honestly, when you're doing the how you so sure it's not the man he's thinking of and not you? It could be the man and he's just yes, and it's true.
And it's something boy for a wife or husband to not be attracted.
Yes, with all that he pulling your hair and he still holds you, and of course he can still do these things, kisses and whatever. But how you so sure is you he thinking of kissing?
Even men cheating with women do that.
So exactly.
I think that's just a natural thing. So
and he watching her probably all her niceness, but then the niceness he want the behind he want is not that behind.
Two things. Do you think a divorce is inevitable, and do you think
Nine? I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Do you think she should divorce him?
She should.
But based on the letter, it's not inevitable.
But she should. To me, because she keeps telling she love her husband, but does he love you in that way? Does he want to be with you? Is he thinking of you? When you're all together, all that kissing and this. Any man can do that. Hold me, kiss me, and he's being pretentious. Yeah. So, I feel your pain, sweetheart.
Kimberly says, this has nothing to do with God, and which is what Tafari, those are my same thoughts as well. It is embarrassing.
Yeah, God made us in his own image, and so.
Yeah. He says, embarrassing enough for a man to leave for another woman. Leaving for another man is heart-wrenching, I can imagine.
Yes.
When she chose that man, I am certain that she did not anticipate dealing with this type of heartbreak for another man. She needs a solution to move forward, and that is letting the man know that she is aware of what he thinks is in the dark. Trust that he comes clean and take it from there. If she is kinky that way, stay with him if it is. That's a very fair and balanced point.
This sounds like a Kimberly,
I wouldn't condone that because she might be a woman any of us like to see and try.
Yes.
And then what happen? You go there and then you get.
No, but it's not fair. The man is having his cake and she's just there, so she just there waiting on when he comes. Blah blah blah. You've been all nice and dandy, but the man prefer the groping. Say gropey, yeah, me grope.
I tell you, the only thing a straight man hit more than just the remnants of a woman who's from another man. Another man is being for another man. Another man trying to thing on them. So let me tell you, I don't know.
But with all this, I don't think he would want her to be intimate with anybody else. So he wants to do, but she's supposed to be there and be the good.
But the bigger issue. What's the big issue? Is it that he was dishonest, or is it that he was with a man?
To me, both.
One might
Well,
supersede the
dishonest. Then again, as we heard, listen, she said is her eyes deceiving her. So probably we not even know she saw him groping. He can defend himself there. So why are we to say he's being dishonest? It's just what she she wrote in the letter.
And you think it's a deal breaker for all women?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, folks. So, Ali says, all jokes aside, it's really selfish of anyone to use their marriage as a cover for their sexual relations with the opposite sex. It's disrespectful and psychologically damaging, especially for the children. And that is true.
Yes.
Thea Joseph, good afternoon to you, my darling. Yeah, so with that, I think it's for me to weigh in, and I don't know.
Wayne, come on. Because
Again,
this is crazy.
You know, every time we always get a kind of letter that you can probably either think you've heard a story similar, you can either relate to, or you know somebody who's going through that.
That is why we cannot judge unless we are in this situation, and we are not. We are only reading the letter.
The letter. Now you see, that letter itself is not already about what happened. You know, the important thing here now is moving forward. What happens after?
Yep.
Right, and because what she saw, it only lasted for a few seconds. A kiss, a touch, whatever you want to call it.
Well, sweetheart, probably without getting shot, probably she should try groping him and doing the things. I'm just saying, you know, try groping him. Probably, you know, a little excitement. Who knows?
I suspect you want other people that Kimberly was talking about, you know. When Kimberly say, well, if you're kinky,
Kimberly?
if you're kinky, so, oh yeah, to move forward, trust that she comes clear and take it from her. If she's kinky that way, stay with him. But it questions a lot of things. It has the woman question a lot of things, and it's living rent free in her head as to whether he's thinking about her, whether he's thinking about the man, and that's the thing about.
And this is
truths.
wrong. This is wrong.
Yeah, the thing about certain truths is you don't always suffer from the event itself. Sometimes you suffer from what the event makes you question. And the woman isn't only questioning her husband. She's questioning their life, their entire life together.
Yep.
That's 15 years of memories, 15 years of
Kids
conversations,
involved,
15 years of believing she knew somebody,
and she don't.
And I really think that's what makes the letter so painful for the woman, and not necessarily that she saw him with another man, but that she suddenly realized there may be a version of the husband that she never met. And you know, we often say that trust is the foundation of a relationship and communication, and that's true. But trust is built on something even deeper, and that is the truth. Because when truth becomes uncertain, trust has nowhere to stand. I would say something that will make some people uncomfortable.
Say it anyhow.
If the man is struggling with who he is, if he questions his sexuality, if he has been carrying a burden he doesn't know how to talk about, I actually do feel some compassion for the man.
A burden?
Yeah, well, the man may be battling with his sexuality, because, I mean, especially in an island like ours, it's not an easy place to have those conversations, right? And many people spend years, and we've heard people like, what's his name, they won't take come out and say it already.
Yes.
What's the other one? Peter Snell says already. No.
Yes.
They know about some of these guys married and they doing their thing. And
Yes.
I'm not one of them, just for the record. just for the record, I straight as a RI, so straight, straight. Millennium Highway. All right, but these people spend those years hiding those parts of themselves because they're afraid of rejection,
the closet.
they're afraid of ridicule, and besides they're afraid of disappointing the people that they love. But you see, the problem with things like that is the truth never stays buried. The more people it usually hurts is when it finally comes.
Some
to
people
light.
even get killed because of this also.
And that's why honesty matters, because it prevents pain. Dishonesty multiplies that pain. So my advice to you, my dear writer, is very simple. Do not continue to carry this alone.
Have this conversation.
You need to have the conversation.
Okay,
Have the
fault,
conversation.
Ale.
I mean, I may depart from Ella's view, where that she should not have a conversation with the man. First, maybe it might be too
not
difficult for her
outdoors,
to have
but
it, but have a conversation
yes.
with somebody. Yes, you said your sister. You haven't told your sister, your best friend. If you believe it, you can try. Maybe your mother, your mother.
But best friend, sometimes best friend playing best friend and
well,
best
you know
friend.
what happened? Your mother and your sister are the same
yes.
people. I think you should have this conversation. The mother being that she's a woman herself, and you might want to tend to find out from them how they feel about it being a woman, because you might want to get either they may know someone who had that experience, or they may have had that experience themselves. You never know.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think or you believe, okay, we know everything about the person we with, like in a relationship with. Do you think they normally tell us everything?
No.
Exactly. No. So she wouldn't know.
Yeah, she wouldn't know. She wouldn't know. This is why she needs to have that conversation with person with somebody she trusts.
But after 15 years, man.
Ultimately, she needs to have that conversation with her husband.
What?
Because you have a life, you have a family, you have children.
Yeah, but meet like the grouping.
Yeah, but for himself to think that you have children and you run the risk of something. Rodney Vegas on a Friday night.
Yes.
You know. Anyway, you need closure. That's it. Mara says it's lay the burden down, address it. You need closure. Marvin says you're absolutely correct. So, folks, with that, I'd like to end Let's Laugh for today. Virgie, once again, thank you very, very, very much.
Oh, you're welcome. And I'm going to do it again and again. But men, please stop this.
Yep.
If you don't want to be with man, be with man. If you want to be with woman, be with woman. I'm not judging. If you want to be bi, whatever. But let the other party know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, you see how Virgie thing on flick that looking so much like it look like she hair cut like it's a boy cut she have.
No,
you see how her hair on flick.
My niece combed me. Thank you, Kimberly. Kimberly combed me. Kimberly John. Thank you.
Kimberly's your niece?
Yes.
So Kimberly that gave all that profound.
I'm not too sure, but Kimberly, yes.
All right.
Oh, well, it's probably hi, Kim.
Adela Seeley, good afternoon to you, my darling. She says, but
Roxanne.
trust has been broken, so going forward, there will always be doubt. All right. So, folks, that's it for Let's Laugh for today, Wednesday, June 3rd. 2026. Of course, tomorrow's a holiday. Enjoy the day.
Oh, yes. Do enjoy. I will.
That means there'll be no Youth Unplugged tomorrow. I complain because I have to leave the beach to come into studio. All right. So, we'll see you next Wednesday.
We have Calypso. There are things.
And there are things going on.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
what do we have tomorrow? TOT Soca Village tomorrow. 45 years, folks. And Herbie is celebrating 40 years in the Calypso. He out of jail. He come out of Calypso jail.
Oh, yes. And he's ready.
He's gone back on remand for a little while again. I think it's about time that Herbie come back and get out of jail. Get out of jail free. A free card. All the hard work he's done all those years. All right. Ali says, thank you, Butu, as always. Nice talk. Thank you very much, Mara. Virgie, big up. Mara says, Virgie, big up.
Hi, Mai.
All right. So, folks, thank you very much. And I'll see you next Wednesday for another creamy, as my girl Mara likes to put it. Creamy. Thanks to those of you who called. Thanks to those of you who contributed. And thanks to those of you who listen. Because there are many, many people listening. And
yes.
I heard that. I heard this. So even tell you I need to.
So tell a friend. So next Wednesday, God spare our lives, we all be here.
Yeah, man, folks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.